Rocket Lab has collapsed minus 10.40% to $83.41, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Wednesday, July 8th, and this is your complete global market briefing. It is a split session across global markets. This comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed, adding pressure to energy markets. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 slipped minus 0.45% to $7,503.85. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. NASDAQ 100 dropped sharply minus 1.77% to $29,173. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. Dow Jones is trading lower by minus 0.25%, at $52,925. Investor sentiment is being shaped by July 2026 US jobs report, staffing industry analysts. DAX is little changed, hovering near $25,818. This comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed, adding pressure to energy markets. FTSE 100 is broadly flat at $10,666, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, Rumble's Bitcoin by What's Moving Markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Rocket Lab made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 10.40% to $83.41. Investor sentiment is being shaped by RKLB stock gains after hours. Rocket Lab completes a Space Force Victus Haze mission ahead of schedule, Yahoo Finance. Neutron medium-lift rocket development is the key valuation catalyst. A successful first launch would dramatically expand the addressable market and justify a meaningful re-rating. Space Systems revenue from satellite components and manufacturing is a steady, often overlooked earnings base. Watch for any Neutron program update or new DoD launch contract. Shell made a dramatic move today, surged plus 4.93% to $81.99. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Shell flags chemicals and products unit loss, raising doubts over $3.5 billion buyback. Shareholder returns through buybacks remain elevated. The cash conversion is strong at current energy prices. The key risk is any structural demand destruction signal from a global slowdown. Watch oil inventory data and China industrial output as leading indicators. ASML plunged minus 4.26% to $1,747.28 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that SK Hynix places record $8 billion order for ASML UV lithography machines should pay for up to 30 UV machines over 2 years, serving HBM and advanced DRAM production, Tom's Hardware. High-NA EUV shipments are the growth engine. Demand from TSMC, Samsung, and Intel for the most advanced nodes is exceptional. The backlog visibility is multi-year. China export restriction risk is the key overhang. Any news on high-NA throughput improvements would be a catalyst. TSMC plunged minus 4.25% to $432.57 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that learn all crypto topics. Femex Academy, Femex. N2 node ramp is the most important near-term catalyst. Demand from Apple, Nvidia, and AMD exceeds current capacity. The geopolitical Taiwan risk is the permanent discount the stock will carry, but the fundamental earnings power is exceptional. Arizona fab progress and U.S. CHIPS Act subsidy clarity are the structural positives. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. This comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed, adding pressure to energy markets. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, Rumble's Bitcoin by What's Moving Markets. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. Investor sentiment is being shaped by July 2026 US jobs report, staffing industry analysts. Turning to commodities. Brent crude surged to $75.95 per barrel, up 5.5% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. WTI crude surged to $72.27 per barrel, up 5.43% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. Natural gas edged higher to $3.28, up 1.02% on the session. This comes as oil prices opened lower as OPEC boosted production and traffic through the Strait of Hormuz resumed, adding pressure to energy markets. Gold slipped to $4,135.60 per troy ounce, down 0.47% on the session. The gold move is partly driven by a $1,000 gold rally. Why analysts are repricing safe havens, 24/7 Wall St. Let us give you our near-term view on Rocket Lab. The technical picture for Rocket Lab has deteriorated. The $78.41 level will be critical to monitor. It represents a key line in the sand for bulls. A break below could trigger further stop-loss selling. Manage your risk carefully. In the currency markets, euro to US dollar is at 1.14, losing 0.25% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.34, losing 0.33% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 162.33, gaining 0.15% on the day. Currency markets are reacting to European stocks rally to cap best week since May, markets wrap. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Every morning, before markets open, we break down exactly what is moving and why. If you want that edge every day, subscribe and hit the bell icon. If today's analysis was useful, a like is the best way to support the channel. We genuinely appreciate every single one. We read every comment. Drop your view below. Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.